What's up guys, welcome to my complete alpha guide. But before we dive into all the skills, combos, and the insane build, we gotta talk about one thing real quick, and that's the story behind this cyborg. Because guys, if you're playing alpha without knowing his lore, you're missing out on half the fun. So listen up, alpha was built back then in this messed up lab 1718, and it's located on a lonely island in the middle of nowhere. The scientists there were completely nuts. They cobbled him together from human tissue and these crazy space meteorites. This guy is literally a tank made of flesh and stardust. Crazy, right? But here's the crazy part. He had a twin, his brother, Beta. The two of them were supposed to become the ultimate team, but then this Saber showed up and just completely wrecked the entire lab. And in the process, he totally destroyed Beta. Like literally scrap, busted, gone. The scientists then built this small flying machine from Beta's remains. Basically, his brother as an eternal companion. It now flies right next to Alpha at all times. And ever since, Alpha has only had one goal: hunting down Saber. Revenge, pure pain, insane motivation. And exactly that aggressiveness, that unyielding will. You'll feel that in the gameplay too, but more on that in a bit. Alright, enough with the story for now, but check out the Legend skin first. It's just insane. Let's go. There was once a king, a powerful legendary king. His name was Alpha. This guy had it all: strength, honor, an entire kingdom that bowed before him. But then time came knocking, and when it did, it hit hard. Piece by piece, it took everything from him. His power, his glory, his entire kingdom, just gone. And then he got an offer, a tempting one, a dark one. Take eternal life, and you'll never lose anything again. Classic mistake, right? He took it, and instead of salvation, he fell straight into darkness. The once glorious king became a fallen knight, completely consumed by dark energy. He didn't look like a king anymore. He looked like a ghost between worlds. And now the killing begins. But here's the craziest part. After 10 kills, Alpha transforms into the Dark Lord mid-game. Even Mobile Legends showed it in the trailer. Look how crazy this skin is. And by the way, this is my most favorite skin in the game. Alright guys, let's check out both forms in game. And get this, Alpha's Legends skin made history. It's the first skin in all of Mobile Legends with a dynamic portrait. And on top of that, this skin even has a Radiant kit. It gives your skin extra visual effects in-game, and it costs 200 diamonds. The trial effect of the skin. There are only 2 sacred statues for Alpha in Mobile Legends. You can get them through Starlight Pass in-game events, Twilight Coins, but they're only available during limited time events. So if you see one, grab it. The skin action improved me. Here's the base form of the Legend skin, before the 10 kill transformation.
For defying the world, I was handed eternal reign. His legacy, in the end, just lies in illusion. The beast shall wait.
Every kill awakens the blood of the king, and after 10 kills, it's complete. Let me show you right now how it works in-game. Here's the second form. And as you can see, Dominion unleashed. The transformation exactly like in the trailer. This second skill makes me crazy.
The feast shall wait. All will praise his name.
Guys, let me show you what voice lines the Alpha Legend skin has.
Bow your wretched heads before the Lord of Greed. Death was but the first of my conquests. Who says everything must end? Countless battles await in eternity. The feast shall wait. I return to this forgotten throne. An everlasting tribute for the eternal king. All will be mine. Ah, how I've missed this. Pity you were burdened with mortality. Death's inevitability is the faith of the weak. For defying the world, I was handed eternal reign. All things perish, yet I remain. Death is but a petty thief, seeking to usurp my throne. Mortality is the cruelest trick played upon us. A king's glory, a crown's legacy, in the end, just lies and illusions. I watch as empires rise and fall, as generations turn to dust. Have I seized eternity, or been imprisoned by it? All will praise his name, the defier of death, the bestower of eternity. All will fear his name, the ravenous lord, the insatiable one. Your life for a taste of eternity. There will be blood. I thirst for battle. Oh, insatiable is my craving. Rot and decay. Gorge and ravage. More. Wither! Ravenous claw! My reign is eternal! Turn to dust! In the end, you achieved nothing. You will serve as fertilizer for the flowers. Be freed from your mortal coil. Is this the eternity I was promised?
Alright, we're done with the full skin story. Now let me show you my best emblem and item build. After so many games, I realized what was missing when playing Alpha. First, it was speed. Then I thought about a tank build and using just one emblem setup for every fight. Let me explain. Speed is important. It stops enemies from escaping, and it also lets me get away when my HP is low. A tank build? It could work well if you're playing EXP lane, but my motto is kill the enemy before they kill me. And if you go tank build, you can't take out most heroes in the late game. I asked myself, what's the point of having so much defense if you can't do anything? What I mean by emblem is that I split it into two parts, one for tanky enemies and one for non-tank enemies. So I tested all the missing skills on Alpha, and then I created my own best build. If you use this emblem, I promise you, you'll be dangerous from the start of the game all the way to the end. After testing everything, here is my build. I used Sky Piercer right at the start, mainly for the execute effect and movement speed. For boots, I take Ice Hunters. Obviously, it slows enemies down so I can kill them, or at least stop them from escaping. And the other retribution, Alpha already has that in his kit. When I choose boots, if the enemy has 4 physical damage dealers, I go with warrior boots. Otherwise, I always go with tough boots. War Axe always belongs on Alpha. Nothing much to explain here. Blade of Despair gives us 25% extra attack when the enemy is below 50% health points, and it synergizes perfectly with Sky Piercer so enemies get executed faster. And now comes my favorite combination, Queen's Wings with Rose Gold Meteor. They just work perfectly together. And the best part? Both passives activate at different health points thresholds, 40% and 30%. With these two, you can take on any enemy, because for 3 seconds you get insane damage reduction and sustain. I'll show you how it looks in a real game. Here's one of the best examples. Without these 2 items, I wouldn't survive after the enemy uses their ultimate skill. After that, you have the advantage, they're easy to kill. But the most important thing about these 2 items, you survive. I only use Winter Crown and Immortality when my Rose Gold Meteor has already been used. In my opinion, they don't add much value to this build, because this build is more focused on damage, and it's important when I'm fighting 3 to 5 enemies or playing as the frontliner. I always wait for my Queen's Wings and Rose Gold Meteor cooldowns. These emblems are for enemies that are assassins or have higher movement speed. These emblems are for enemies that are tanks or have higher health points. And in the experience lane, I always use Impure Rage for the mana restore, because until mid-game, you don't have access to the blue buff. And I use Flicker for more survivability, and to push enemies into the turret with my ultimate. So this is what my attributes look like with my full equipment build and emblem. Very clear light version of Alpha's skills and abilities. Now let's go into detail. Passive skill. When Alpha uses a skill, Beta will perform a follow-up attack and mark enemies hit. Once Beta hits an enemy twice, they become locked on. After that, every time Alpha damages that target, Beta fires a laser that deals true damage, and each hit from Beta extra slows the enemy. First skill, Rotary Impact. Alpha releases an energy wave in a direction, dealing physical damage to enemies in its path and slowing them. Second skill Force, Swing after a short delay. Alpha swings his spear in the target direction, dealing physical damage and recovering health points for every target hit Beta, then attacks enemies in the same area, dealing true damage. And here's the big one, Spear of Alpha. Beta dives in first, stuns everyone, and deals damage. Alpha follows up with a jump, flinging enemies into the air, shoving them around and slowing them down. Then Beta unloads with multiple true damage blasts, absolute destruction. I only use 2 combos. The first one is, I start with Skill 1 to activate the passive, then Ultimate and Skill 2, and then Skill 1 again, because by that time, Skill 1's cooldown is already over. The second one is, I start with Ultimate, then Skill 2 or Skill 1. It doesn't really make much of a difference. The most important tip about the skills is that most people don't know this. Alpha's auto attack doesn't just hit one enemy, it actually hits multiple targets. Use it when your skills are on cooldown. Let me show you some tips for Alpha. Always use War Axe's passive. I'll show you in a real game, and these tips have helped me a lot. You can stack it best in the jungle, use Skill 1 on minions to get 6 stacks, or use it on Turtle and Lord. That way, you'll have much better survivability in fights. It's gonna hurt them, a lot. There are 2 ways to use Flicker. Both work, so it's important that you use it correctly and secure the kill. Learn to jump over walls with Alpha's ultimate. You can use it to escape from enemies or to catch them. Skill 2, Force Swing. You can actually move during the skill, perfect for chasing enemies or escaping. When I jungle with Alpha, I always start where the Lithowanderer is, the small creep that gives movement speed. I take the buff on that side first, then the creep, and then the other buff. But don't go alone. Go with your team because the enemy team will be waiting for you. If they're there, play aggressive. They can't burst you down that fast. Try to hit both creeps and enemies with your skills. It gives you way more healing. With this build, you can always play aggressive because it fits perfectly and makes Alpha crazy strong. If you want a 100% win rate, you need to play with heroes that have control, like Atlas or Angela. But these two work best with Alpha. I'll show you in a moment. Honest advice, there are really only two heroes I wouldn't pick Alpha against. A Fanny jungler or Arlott in the Exp lane. If the enemy is really skilled, you're just not winning that matchup. You can't even trade with them properly. Unfortunately, here the Fanny is bot controlled, so she can't fly. But against a real player, it gets rough. Your best bet in that situation is to go full tank build. And you also need someone on your team with crowd control that actually gives you a real chance. Alright, now check out how I play this in the jungle with the Assassin and Tank Emblem, and in the XP lane with the Fighter Emblem plus Flicker for mobility. Take these tips and experiences and apply them in your own games. Little by little, you'll get even better. Let me know in the comments if this guide helped you out and which hero you want me to cover next in a full guide. I'm happy to make one. And by the way, this is actually my first complete guide, so I'd really appreciate the feedback.
Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Death was but the first of my conquests. Insatiable is my craving. countless battles await in eternity.
Request backup. An enemy has been slain. Okay. Enemy level 4. Initiate retreat.
I watch as empires rise and fall.
Request backup.
Turn to dust! All things perish, yet I remain. All will be mine. My rage eternal. Will praise his name, the defier of death, the restorer of eternity. Death is but a petty thief, seeking to usurp.
Initiate retreat. Good game. Request backup. Killing spree. Okay.
His glory, the crown's legacy. In the end, just lies and illusions.
Ult is not ready.
Engage once the minions are clear.
Not ready.
Superb tanking! Great play!
Ravenous claw! Gorgeous rabbit! Ravenous claw! Death's inevitability is the fate.
Ult is not ready.
For battle.
Request backup.
reality. Cruelty played upon us. All the
Mega kill! Request backup!
the insult.
Request backup! Legendary! Unstoppable!
Your life for a fixed of
You
eternity.
destroy the turret!
Solo kill!
Your team destroyed a turret!
Death's inevitability is the first.
Your team destroyed a turret! Ally has been slain. Initiate retreat! Okay, request backup!
Understood. Enemy battle set on CD.
Initiate retreat! Ally has been slain. Ult was not ready.
Who says everything must end?
Shut down! Initiate retreat! An ally has
Enemy
been
ult on
slain.
CD.
Initiate retreat! An enemy has been slain.
The defier of death, the bestower
Gather
of
up the
eternity.
Lord!
Team initiate retreat! Initiate retreat! Good game! Good game! Ally slain Lord!
How I've missed this.
Initiate retreat! Good game! Good game! Team
ロードに集中攻撃だ。
Initiate retreat!
ロードに集中攻撃だ。
Ally has been initiate retreat! Not ready.
An everlasting tribute for the eternal.
Not ready. Our turret has been destroyed. The enemy has slain. Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat! Initiate
ロードに
retreat!
集中攻撃だ。
Our turrets are under attack!
Enemy battle spell on CD.
Turret has been
Instant kill.
Request backup! Slain an enemy!
Be freed from your mortal.
Engage once the minions are cleared.
Initiate retreat!
Rot and decay.
Our turret has been destroyed. Initiate retreat! Our turret is under attack!
Engage once the minions are cleared.
Initiate retreat!
Understood.
Under attack! Initiate retreat! Double kill! Enemy has been slain! Ally has been slain! Request backup! Initiate retreat! Request backup!
Well done.
Countless battles await in eternity.
Ult is ready.
Gorge and ravage. My way is eternal.
Victory!
Join in eternity.
Lionheart the Unbreachable, ready to launch!
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Iku!
Death was but the first of my conquests. Wither!
Enemy not taking orange.
Wither! Yeah! Wither! The king's glory, a crown's legacy, in the end, just lies in illusion.
Enemy battle spell on CD.
Initiate retreat! Okay, first blood!
I watch as empires rise and fall. As generations turn to
Slain!
dust. Your life for a taste of eternity.
Request backup!
これがプロの戦いだ。
Enemy battle spell on CD.
Pretty good.
Countless battles await in eternity.
Attack the turtle! Okay!
Epic outplay. Turn control. That was amazing.
Here's the battle. Rage eternal.
Initiate retreat! Okay! Sorry.
More.
kill! That was amazing! Enemy battle spell on CD.
Death is but a petty thief.
Launch attack down. Okay.
My throne, my rage eternal.
Kill. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Double kill. Triple kill. Trick play.
Insatiable is my craving. My rage eternal.
Initiate retreat. Slain. Initiate retreat.
Thanks, buddy!
Superb tanking!
Well done.
Great play!
My rage eternal.
Your team destroyed the turret. Ally has been slain. Ult is not ready. Your team destroyed the turret. Launch attack. Killing spree. Under attack.
Rot and decay.
Ult is ready. Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Shut down. Your team destroyed a turret. Legendary. Double kill.
My rage eternal.
Attack the Lord. Legendary.
Lasting tribute.
Double kill.
In the end, you would
Enemy has been slain. Double kill. Legendary.
upon us.
You destroyed a turret!
All will be mine. All will fear his name. The ravenous lord, the insatiable one.
Initiate retreat! Well played.
Have I seen eternity? Or been imprisoned by it?
Legendary! Team destroyed turret! Double kill! Monster kill!
Death's inevitability is the faith of the weak.
Follow Lord. Superb control.
Triple kill! Shut down! Enemy double! Team destroyed the turret!
Countless battles await in eternity. Ravenous claw! My reign is eternal! With her! reach. Before the Lord.
Seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Enemy taking orange.
Time to upgrade the system. Execution at its finest. By no flesh or blood.
Request back!
Understood.
No other way than the
Request
Alpha
back!
way.
Okay. First blood!
That was amazing!
Time to upgrade the system.
Epic outplay!
Enemy has been slain!
What are you to me, Beta?
An ally has slain
Synchronization complete.
Ally has slain an enemy. Unstable network. Ally has been slain.
Recharge. Alpha, standing by.
Killing spree! Double kill! Triple kill!
Replay! That was amazing!
Look out, fighting!
Execution at its finest.
Ally has been slain. Request backup! Shut down! Enemy done!
Synchronization
Slain
complete.
an enemy!
I am not human, but something more. Recharged. Alpha, standing by.
Your team destroyed a turret! Killing! Request backup! Shut down! Well played! Killing spree! Double kill! Well played!
Saber. A promising work in progress.
Watch out, fighting!
Trapped. By no flesh or blood.
Good game!
No other way than the Alpha.
Kill! That was amazing!
Slain!
Recharged. Alpha, standing by. Pitiful half-Mac.
Your team destroyed the turret! Your team destroyed the turret! Double kill!
Instant kill! That was amazing!
I fight where I am told.
Ally has slain the turtle! Killing spree!
Retreat from the Lord!
Okay.
Instant kill!
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Slain an enemy. Kill.
Fellow Lord! That was amazing!
Victory!
Test. Alpha is online.
And that's the complete alpha build, guys. Try it out, let me know how it goes in the comments. Drop a sub if this helped. More builds coming soon. Catch you in the next one.